I want you to think about, what does it mean to be human? If you have any doubts, and you have the opportunity to be around very little children, either to observe, or perhaps even in the market, you might see a mother carrying a baby, and the baby is very animated. They are looking at everything. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's that? And this could be the case with small children too, how excited they get. It's because they're being human. When you're a small child, you are discovering. That's the number one thing you're doing all the time. Believe me, when a baby reaches down and grabs their foot and sticks their toe in their mouth, something you can't do when you get older, eh? That's discovery. Ooh, what's this? What does it taste like? What does it look like? Discovery is something that adults are discouraged from doing. Sometimes it's appropriate to be discouraged from too much discovery, but other times it's simply stultifying. I want you to consider that it's all right to be human. Also, after your observation of little children, I'd like you to observe the very old. Sometimes old people are inclined to be outspoken, not because they're going to get you and tell you how it is from their point of view, but more to the point, because they're not worried so much about conventions anymore. They're not upset at what might people think of me. Sometimes it's kind of amusing, and sometimes they'll laugh about it themselves. So don't go out to poke fun. Just notice. Consider this your study of what humanity is. In variety, how do people act? Try to observe without making people uncomfortable. So you might have to be invisible. I'm going to teach you about being invisible before too long. Okay, so that's a hint. Just observe. One of the things people do not have as much permission of that they need these days is to be human. To be able to express your feelings and to not have your feelings held against you. You said this, you did that. Try to avoid calling people names, even names that classify people, so that you know, oh, this, okay for me, oh, that, not okay. Try to work certain phrases into your way of thinking and vocabulary. Oh, this is for me. And oh, that is for others. Not, oh, this is good. Oh, that is bad. There's too much of that. Some things, I grant, are bad. But a great many things that are classified as bad are just things that are meant for others. So, give yourself permission to be human. You may not immediately reveal yourself to people in all of your unique personality characteristics, but give yourself permission. And if people get upset about it, you can stop for a moment and say, I'm just practicing being human. And it's okay with me if you're human too. If they want to know more, you can explain it to them. If they don't want to know more, or they take a step back, then you just be polite and go on your way. You don't have to act crazy, okay? And if people say to you that you're acting crazy, you just say, I'm practicing being human. And humanity is a lot about feelings and expressing them. It's a lot about discovering what works and what doesn't. If these are your friends, you tell them that they have permission to be that way too. I'll say more about this in time. Good life.